welcome to another episode of the Classic Mini Hub. Today I'll be changing this gasket. It's the rocker cover gasket and it goes on top of the engine. Right, let's remove the rocker cover. This hose might be a bit irritating, but should be able to do it with it in place. It's quite simple. Just unscrew these two rather large nut bolt type things. The reason for the change is the gasket that's on is made out of cork, and it appears to be seeping oil slightly out the back, which isn't very helpful. So I will be changing it for a new one, which is a silicone based one, which apparently is much more durable. They're the rockers. So I might as well have a little look in here whilst covers off, nice and clean. Here is the old cork gasket. So as you can see, around the back here is where it's been leaking. It's quite squashed, and I think the oil the oil is just getting underneath there and just trickling out the back very slowly. Just have a blade just to scrape off any stuck on bits of old gasket, because that could also create it to leak. And this is the new gasket. As you can see, it's silicone. It's meant to be much more durable, especially if you have the desire to remove the rocker cover frequently. It's not something I do, but others might think, hey, I'm going to take it off, have a look, and put it back on. You can reuse this gasket. Very cool. So what I'll do is I'm just going to get a bit of oil and just run it round the perimeter, just to make sure it's not can be a dry fit, because you don't want to go in dry. Always best to apply a bit of lube if the situation is dry. Right. Also, a good thing to note is this gasket has these slight cutouts on either side. It's because this is an 11 stud head, so the gaskets come with that in mind, which is very convenient. Now I just have to make sure it wants to stay in position. It's not moved. That's good. As you can see here, the bolts that go on, the rubber is just starting to perish slightly, so I think I'll have to order some new ones of those. And now let's replace the rocker cover. What I might do is just remove this hose, because it will let me put the rocker cover down flat without having to wiggle it into position. Put the cap back on. Should be able to reattach a water hose. And there we are. The rocker cover gasket is now changed. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave any comments if you like to.